Here's your problem for substitution. Make sure to become experts on this because you're going to have to teach the rest of the group this. Here's your problem. 3x minus 2y equals negative 3 and x equals 2y minus 1. Alright, we need to get a value for x and for y. In order to do that, I'm going to use the method of substitution because I recognize that one of my equations has a variable by itself. I'm going to also underline what it equals, so 2y minus 1. Now I'm going to go into my other equation, and I'm underlining that same variable that was by itself. And I'm going to plug in 2y minus 1 for that, because that's what it equals. So I'm copying down 3, let's do a different color, 3, but instead of x, I'm putting 2y minus 1, because that's what it equals, minus 2y equals negative 3. Now I just need to solve. I look in this and recognize that I need to do the distributive property. 3 times 2y is 6y. 3 times negative 3 is negative 3. I drop down my minus 2y and I drop down my equals negative 3. I now recognize that I have like terms, so I need to combine those. Since they're on the same side, I just read it like a book from left to right. 6y minus 2y is going to equal 4y. I drop down my minus 3 equals negative 3. Now I need to add 3 to both sides. My 3's cancel. I'm left with 4y equals 0. I now need to divide by 4 to get y by itself. And I get y equal to 0. Now, on the next page, I know that y equals 0, but I need to find out what x equals. So I need to plug in the answer that I got for y into one of the equations. It does not matter which one you use, but I always like to use the one with the variable by itself. So I'm writing x equals 2, but instead of y, we know that equals 0 minus 1. 2 times 0 is 0. I drop down my minus 1, and I get x equal to negative 1. So my answer is x equals negative 1, y equals 0.